union reading. It's been a long time since we did one. So let's go ahead and get in. After my soulmate reading, I am going to be doing $15 Q&A. So $15 a question for you guys. And then after that, I'll be finishing up the 11/11 oracles from the 11th this month. So let's go ahead, take a look at all the beautiful souls that are back in union with their soulmate. Union for you could be different. It could be that you guys are talking again, seeing each other again. That could be your union. Your union could also be that you guys are living together, just moved in, whatever, or maybe you're just living together right now. Your union could also be marriage, like literal, you guys just got married or engaged. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and see what's going on with these soulmates in union. All right, so we are 1 minute in, guys. Let's go ahead and get started and see what the cards want to say. Okay. So bottom of the deck, I don't have a lot of room. My phone is charging, is the World card. Oh, and by the way, I'm sorry, guys, that I didn't come right away back. Markers, I know you were probably looking forward to me coming back right away. I'm so sorry. I meant to come back right away, but my son, my littlest guy, needed me, and we had to do a lot of schoolwork that I forgot was pending due for homeschool stuff, and I got caught up for hours, and then I ended up having to get dinner ready and feed them again, and I was just like, anyways, it took forever. But that's why I didn't come back right away, and I would have let you guys know, but my phone died, and I just let it be dead while I was down there with the kids. I'm really sorry about that. All right, so the bottom of the deck, overall, underall energy is the World card. That's something completed. Mind, body, soul, feelings, and actions. Okay. So in their mind, they definitely feel like you guys are growing as a couple and maturing as a couple. There's a lot of maturity. You guys are growing older. You guys might be showing signs of growing older, more mature. I don't mean old. I mean growing older, maturing. So whatever those signs are, they're showing physically, and your partner definitely notices it. You know, maybe the years have gone by and they've just seen how you handle disagreements so much better now than you used to, or you just handle things in a way that shows extreme maturity. They also think that you're extremely attractive in all ways, mentally stimulating and attractive, emotionally attractive. Your physical appearance is attractive. And if you're a parent, they think you're extremely attractive as a parent. So, you know, when they think of you, they're admiring you, to be honest. And the way they feel about you, well, let's just see in their body, like what's going on. King of Swords. To be honest, they're plotting. They have a lot of ideas of things they want to do to you physically. They're always trying to get creative and have new ideas, maybe some new sexual experiences, little fetishes, little exciting games they might want to play with you, but they're definitely curious and wondering, would you be open to some of their ideas? Would you even be open? So they're a little bit nervous right now to talk to you about some of the fantasies they're thinking of. So they're trying to think of a way that they can open that can of worms up. They've also been working on eating a lot of protein. I feel like they want to get cut. Like their body, they want to reduce a lot of fat and gain a lot of muscle. So I definitely see like they're just wanting to be cut and lean And that's something that they're really getting into right now is fitness. So you might be feeling that way as yourself. Perhaps you're feeling it's not just them, it's you. You're wanting to get cut. You're wanting to get lean. You're having a lot of ideas about your body becoming more, well, better. So you're also having a lot of these ideas. I also want to say you both, including you, have a lot of money-making ideas. So you're thinking a lot about how to create more wealth, and you may even be talking to a lawyer soon. A lawyer about a trust, putting your estate in a trust, maybe talking to a lawyer about your estate period, a will and testament, or whatever you're thinking of. But it's definitely come to your attention that you want to talk to someone professional in some way. And I really think it's professional about fitness and professional about legalities. I definitely feel like you're being tested spiritually. You're coming against a lot of people who do not believe like you believe. So your faith is being tested. You're running into people that don't believe like you, spiritually speaking. And they've got their own opinions. And you're just like, they're trying to persuade you to go in a different direction, but you know that you won't because you're very certain in what it is you know, and you're very in tune with your spirit and your discernment, and there's no way that you could be swayed. So to be honest, you're very defensive spiritually right now, and maybe it is your partner who doesn't believe like you believe. It could be that you guys have a different set of beliefs when it comes to aliens, angels, demons, God, tarot, religion, prayer, magic. You guys may have a whole different set of beliefs in some way. And you guys maybe don't like to talk about it because you don't want to rock the boat. So there's this, I don't think I want to talk about that with you. Not right now, because I don't want to get you mad at me. I don't want to fight with you. So let's not talk about it. So I see some avoidance with that. I also feel like there's some things in the past that are coming up that you don't want to deal with. A lot of this could be legal issues, things from, I don't know, finances, exes, business, whatever. It's just little things that are like bugging you. Like you're getting a lot of calls on your phone and you want to put do not disturb. Like you just can't handle being bombarded with all these phone calls, all these texts, all these ads, perhaps suggestions. Like you just feel overwhelmed, like you're being attacked at all angles. And so with the Magician, you're just trying to find the answer that will lead you to the land of prosperity and joy and abundance without a bunch of stressors. I also see someone cutting and dyeing their hair within the next 7 weeks. A brand new hairstyle will be taken on. Let's see what your partner wants to say. And I think you guys could be dealing definitely with a Libra, very much a Libra or a Pisces today. So we have, I'm speaking my truth. So you're both being very honest with one another, and I think that's a good thing. You're being real. Please be patient with me. I think that's, if I bother you, if I'm bugging you, just Give me some patience. This person is maybe not the best at communication. This soulmate connection, though, is a past life connection, by the way. You have been with this person in a past life. I'm not giving up on us. Okay. So if you know, I think it's arguments, little arguments that seem big. And it's like, I don't want to bring up the past. Why do you keep bringing up the past? And it's kind of like, can you stop bringing up the past? Maybe there's something that's bugging someone from a long time ago and they're always rubbing it in. It could be that. It could be someone maybe has not fully healed on something that happened, but the overall underall energy is it's over. Let's not beat this to death anymore. Ace of Cups, Three of Wands, King of Wands. I'm super happy about this. You guys are going to be going on a vacation within the next 3 weeks. And I feel like it could be by the ocean. It could be by water here. Three of Wands, it could even be a cruise. But even if it's metaphorical, it's a vacation from what's been going on. Taking a break on the stressors. And your love life is going to take up a whole nother notch. So there's going to be an end with the world, to the arguing, to the fighting, to the even just little tiny bickerings about what do you want to eat for dinner kind of thing. And again, this is for people who are in union, who have a soulmate that they're with. So if we're single, this isn't for us. Maybe I can do a singles reading, but if you're curious about what this could mean for someone like you, Markers, or me, if we are single, I don't think this would relate. This is going to be for other people. Other people, like, who was it that came in earlier? She said she's done with her DM, but she's with her soulmate. This is more of a message for somebody like that. Oh, just dreaming about it. Yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice. So I feel like these people are ready to just step up romance a notch and be affectionate with one another. Going on a trip would be so good for them after all the stress they've been dealing with. It's like a nice needed break, and it's going to happen. Yep, there's the Empress. So we got 2 Empresses. Interesting, because earlier we got 2 Emperors. Different decks today, 2 Empresses. Ooh, and the firm foundation. Mental conflict here at the bottom. Somebody's taking time to read a lot more books. And they're fermenting their foundation on their beliefs, their core beliefs. And they're growing in education, absorbing a lot of information from the universe right now, just feeling really in touch with their higher self. And they're kind of just I'm sorry, arguments. You know, I just didn't have my peace. Now I have my peace. And then we're going to have the Phoenix, I will reach out to you. I always tell people, don't try to reach out to me on emails. It's very disappointing for everyone who tries to connect with me on an email. I always say the best way to reach me is through comments. So if you are at the point where you're boiling because you can't reach me on email, I've been preaching for 6 years, email is not the best way to reach me. So please always reach me in comments. But yes, I will reach you in email, Phoenix. I'll put your name there. My email is just too cluttered. There's no way about it unless you guys have a new invention that can help people only get text messaging alerts for their clients. Please let me know. because the services I have do not offer me text reminders on email from clients or anything. It's just a bombarding of emails. So yes, I will. So anyways, for this reading, we have someone here that's definitely going to reach out and apologize about their attitude that they've been having lately for the stress of just not feeling grounded and not feeling connected to the other partner. This vacation was much needed so they can do some soul searching and deal with a lot of the wounds they have inside themselves that hurts themselves. There's an urgent setting. You add emails to it. Is it for specific people or just every single email would be urgent? And then we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is a border. Okay, I guess I'll have to Google that, Markers. I'll Google it and see what information I can find about that. I don't know if it's you add an email. No, you add it. Oh, so I'd have to personally add all my clients to that email list to get urgent, which would take a lifetime. I'll see. I'll see if that's going to be a remedy, because I don't know if that sounds like a remedy if I have to add in each person. That sounds like a lot. Okay. So anyways, back to this reading here. Sorry, guys. The soulmates are definitely feeling very, very connected. And this is where they're opening up and sharing their secrets, sharing their feelings, sharing their hearts, and sharing their dreams. This is a really close relationship. It's, of course, worth working out any differences and any issues. It sounds like the biggest thing that the soulmates need was a little vacation, because maybe work becomes extremely overwhelming. You guys are trying to build up for retirement, or trying to build up to save a house, or trying to build up to own a business or something like that. And it can be stressful on the heart and the body. I see a lot of lower back pain and some chest pain also from the stress and anxiety. I even feel like there's a lot of shoulder pain, like you guys are taking a lot of your stress in your shoulders. So a massage may really serve you guys well. Let's get a message from your person. All right. Your person right now is hurting a little bit and is definitely stressed out about money. This person feels like they're not making enough to sustain you guys in some way. So there's some stressor. Maybe they're not the breadwinner, or maybe they're just worrying about whatever they're bringing home financially, but they're stuck on it. They need a different perspective. They need to get their head out of the obsession over what they're bringing home, because they're creating a lot of stress in the home and it's all money based. So your person may be the one who kind of picks fights over financial issues. And you're like, are you mad again today? Are you irritated? Because here you are stressed out about money, and I want to talk about our feelings and our connection. You don't seem to care a whole lot about the financials in your relationship. What you do care about is if you guys can be on the same page. What this person cares about is they're not concerned about the emotions. They're concerned about where you guys sit financially. And this is why they keep hurting your feelings, Three of Swords. They're very insensitive to the fact that you care more about your intimate connection than the stability of the home. They can't understand why you think like that because they feel like your head is in the clouds and you need to come back down to earth. They feel like that. They feel like they're the only one that is they're the only ones keeping this household together and keeping this relationship together. So they feel like you're not giving enough importance to the matter. And maybe you're a big spender. They kind of feel like, here I am trying to save money and you're trying to spend it. Or here I am trying to figure out our future and you're not even concerned about it. You're just worried about next week or the next vacation. And they're like, am I in this alone? Am I just supposed to look out for you and you don't look out for me? And so there's some question here, Queen of Pentacles, about the finances. They're trying really hard to be balanced and not stress out with you. Like they're not trying to push you into an argument. It's not on purpose. It just boils over and it happens. The 11/11 Mimi T is over. We had just yesterday and last night. But you guys can do $15 Q&As today. So then we have the 10 of Wands, which is the burden. All right, it's just a huge burden. And this person just can't deal with it anymore. They're boiling. They're just boiling over with stress about financials. Let's see what they want to say to you. Karma's hitting me hard right now. I'm holding back. I'm resisting karma. I need more time. See, focused on stability, work, family, schedule, and money matters. This is their karma. Whatever they did in the past, we had judgment come up, you know. They're having to deal with that now. So this is their karma. They don't like it, but that's what's going on. They're supposed to step up and provide, or they're supposed to step up and get that second job, or they're supposed to step up and be here financially. And I feel like there is some kind of resentment about it. And this is coming for the masculines. So I do see some stress with it. As far as the, how do you say, like embarrassment? I have to own up my part of the deal now. And what you're saying is, honey, the reason I'm not as concerned about a lot of this is because I've been concerned about it for many years. And that just isn't what I'm concerned about anymore. Like what I care more about is our connection. Money comes and goes. And I just want you and I to be on the same page. And I just want us to have a good connection, because as long as we're in harmony, there's nothing that you and I can't handle together. But if you're going to sit there on the kitchen table, you know, for 5 hours and stress, I don't want to be a part of it, because that's not where I want to be. That's not the state of mind. Remember, crown chakra, Empress, like that's not the state of mind I want to be in. I don't want to sit here and live a life of stress and anxiety and worry that it's not enough. You just don't want to live a life in lack. And again, I do think you've confronted this person about their issues. You've said, listen, I'm going to confront you. Knight of Swords. And they've been confronted. But every time you confront them about their issues, they get resentful and they kind of pick fights. And this is the karma. It's like they can bring something up to you and expect you not to get irritated. But if you bring something up to them, they get irritated. So it's not fair, you know, it's really not fair. 6 of Pentacles. All right, let's see where you're at with this. They're just overwhelmed, my gosh. They're not used to handling this much responsibility. It's a lot for them, and they need to step up their game. This might be somebody who's used to having a almost full-time job, you know, somebody that works like 35, 30 hours a week. They're not even working 40 or 45. And even that's too much for them. 30 to 35 hours is a lot. This is someone that gets paid okay at work, but doesn't want to put in the effort to go get hired somewhere else to get paid a lot more. And I think you've brought up, hey, you know what? We should start our own business. We don't have to work for people. We could make more money doing our own thing. And this person's like, oh no, we can't do that. Do you know how much money it would cost to open up a business? They always have this kind of Debbie Downer attitude about it. And you're just like, I'm not like that. I don't see negativity or loss. I see positivity and growth. So let's see where you're at in this. Yeah, 5 of Wands. You're ready to fight for what's right. You love them and you're like, listen, I know how to get more money, okay? But you need your marriage partner to listen to you. Page of Swords, they're not wanting to listen. 7 of Cups, they're looking for every other remedy but with you. Oh, marriage, twin flame card. That is so cute. Bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. So this is your feelings on it. You said, look, you can trust me. I know what I'm talking about with business. I know what I'm talking about with money. 2 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Look at this, 8 of Pentacles. You're like, I know how to make money. I know exactly how to run a business, to create a business. Why won't you trust me? You'd rather trust Google or you'd rather trust somebody else, but you don't want to trust me. I'm your partner. And I think you're upset because this person doesn't have a lot of faith in you. I'm hearing that song, have a little faith in me. Bum, ba-dum, bum, have a little faith in me. I don't know who sings that, but there's a song that talks about having faith in me. And I think that's kind of where you're at, okay? Your person is clearly not good when left to their own devices. And here you are, clear-headed, clear-minded. You're a wealth of knowledge. You have quite a bit of experience and knowledge tucked under your belt. And maybe because you're a female, or maybe because you're younger, or whatever this is, maybe because you don't have a graduate education, this person's like, I'm not going to trust you. And you're like, are you kidding me? You're going to do the wrong thing if you don't trust me. Quit fighting with me and what I know, because I know more than you think I know. And I love you. And I'm committed to you. And I believe we have a lot of possibilities to do so much better for you and I. So what do you want to say to this person? Oh, I love you. Like over and over. Look at this Knight of Cups. You're like, listen, I love you. Do you think your friends love you like I do? Do you think Google loves you like I do? No. No one's going to love you, honey, like I do. I love you. I won't steer you wrong. All you care about is the family, the comfort, the spiritual energy. Good news is on the way about earth energy. So work, structure, responsibility, money, grounding, healing, and a reality. So again, you're just like, listen, I got this. Markers, Have a Little Faith in Me by John Hyatt. Oh, okay. I got to write that down because that's so for this reading. Have a little faith in me. Honestly, your partner doesn't have faith in you. I think that's what hurts you. I think that's why you guys are having little tiffs. 3 of Swords. You guys love each other a lot, but they're not listening to you in regards of financials. They're not. For whatever reason, you know, and I think we need to just see what's going to happen for you guys at this point. because you have all you need to make this happen for the both of you. So let's just see where this is going to lead you guys. All right. Let's do a messages from the universe. Sorry the camera's so close, guys. It's charging. So bottom of the deck here is everyone is doing their best. Message from the universe is earlier disappointments were just rehearsal for the great stuff coming your way. Just a reminder for the both of you, hey, you're doing your best, he's doing his best, or she. And you know what? It's only going to go up from here. Okay? You guys have had some bumps in the road in your relationship. You guys have had some rocky roads. That's okay. The best is yet to come. There's more good stuff on the way. Let's see if we have any clues to some good stuff. I feel like using a different deck. All right, what is the good stuff? Spirit, please guide and direct me for soulmates in union. What is the good stuff? Ooh, lover of the night. You guys are going to have some sexy time. It may not always be like that. It may just be temporary that you guys are going to have some wild nights, but you need them. You need some wild romantic nights, and that's on the way. We also have look what the cat dragged in, return and apologies. All right, so this person that's been giving you a hard time from stupid stresses that you had the answers for in the first place and wouldn't listen to you, they're finally going to come in with this apology. Love and lace and innocence. They innocently never meant to hurt you. Honestly, that's what it is. I'm sorry, honey. You know, I'm a mess. I have a lot on my mind. You're right. I should have listened to you. We have a deep conversation also coming up for you guys. So we had the talk card earlier, so now we're getting deep conversation. I love that. You guys are going to have a beautiful talk. You are going to get that apology. Remember, everyone's doing their best, including them. They deserve a chance. You deserve a chance. And I think the universe is going to bring you guys together, honestly. So for the soulmates in union, good news is on the way. It's only going to get better. Expect an apology. They haven't meant to just argue with you so much lately. They didn't mean to. They've had a lot on their mind, and they should have listened to you. But I think that you guys are going to be in good graces with one another, and the overall energy is have a little faith in me. Okay? Guys, I'm going to be right back. I have to grab some water. Make sure you're ready with your question for your 1111s. Markers, the people that I have left on the list is Diane, Cherie, Felicity, Elizabeth, I think that's it. Yep. Because we already did Tamika. We already did Doja Cell. So, oh, Sunval. Sunval also. Okay, so Felicity, Sunval, Cherie, Elizabeth, and Diane. Excuse my dog and his snoring. Erin Miller, I don't know if she's still subscribed. I'm going to go ahead and put her on there because I think she is. I think she is subscribed. So Erin Miller as well. All right, and that's, yes, that's the subscribers. Whoever else paid for an 1111 card last night, let me check real quick. Or Peaches. Then we have Elizabeth, Felicity, Sunval, and Aaron Miller, as far as what's left from the subscribers. Then the people that paid extra, 1111 on Cash App, we have Mary B. You markers, what will your wish be granted? And then Jesus for the 444. Anyways, so those are the people that paid via Cash App. Let me take one look on the website to do a double check on any website donations for last night. We did have one on the website, and it's Ling, HWEELING. Ling. That's two names. That person paid last night also for the 1111 Oracle. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 people tonight for the 1111. That is a prepaid list, and it is not open anymore. If you want to have a Q&A, we're also going to be We're also going to be doing a $15 a question. It's one card plus the bottom of the deck, and that will be open to anybody new. But you guys need to pay on Cash App or the website. And if you want to do Super Chat, just pay double, because Super Chat, YouTube takes almost 50% of the payment. So if you want to do it that way, you can do double on Super Chat. But Cash App is great, and my website takes international, and anybody that has a debit or credit card, it takes. Okay, so that list is open, just no more 1111s. Christina, you were mentioned, honey. Your name is on there. You were mentioned. You were definitely mentioned. Yes. Your name was definitely mentioned. You're on here, honey. I have 11 people tonight. Isn't that funny? I have 11 people for the 1111. 11 people for the 1111. And Christina, you are one of them. Girly. Okay, and I'll put you first. So let's go ahead and I'll mark who's first in order. Christina will be first. And then Cherie Peaches will be second. And then Sunval will be third. And then Diane will be fourth. And let's see, Aaron Miller will be fifth. Felicity will be sixth. Elizabeth will be seven. Let's see, Mary B will be 8. Jesus will be 9. Ling will be 10. And Markers, you will be 11. And those are the people on the list for the 1111. All right, so everyone mentioned on there. I'll be right back. I'm going to grab some more water. I'm all out for the reading. And then remember, $15 questions are open. So if you want one, you can get 1, 2, 3, whatever. I'll be right back, guys. Hey, Piggy. Just going to get some water. guys. See, I don't want to be too long. I'm back. And now that my phone is charged better, I can unplug it. Get some more space. Okay. Let's see. All right, number 1, Christina. Christina, do you have a specific question or a specific oracle deck you might like to hear from? Yeah, and if you guys want to post your questions, you can, and then at least markers can take note of it. So when I am ready to ask, we'll already have it ready. So just make sure you guys post your questions, or I'll just, pull a message from Spirit, and that's fine too. Yeah, you're going to have to state it again, hun. Okay. You just want a reading on my estranged relationship. Still no communication. Okay, hun. So I'm going to get an oracle because the 1111s are just oracles. They're not tarot cards. They're not multiple cards. On the 22nd of this month, you will get a full Celtic cross on your relationship. But I will get an oracle for you today, and that's free and included. But if you want an additional message on your situation, such as what is he doing? How is he feeling towards you? Is he going to come towards you? Are you seeing the right person? Should you give up? Should you stay? Those are $15 each of those questions, and you can pay for those right now today for some separate tarot cards, and I'll give you doubles for your 15. Whatever deck I use, you'll get the cards plus the bottom of the deck. So if you do want additional messages on your situation, you can, but I am going to pull an oracle for your situation just to get a feeling of what you need to know about your estranged relationship and the no communication. So we have, will he respond to me? Okay. Let's see. I feel like I want to use, I feel like the Alice in Wonderland deck would be good. That's a very telling deck. All right, Spirit, guide and direct me right now for Christina and her estranged relationship. Will he respond to her if she reaches out? Yeah, don't forget, guys, I am having an $88 Valentine's Day special. Marcus just posted that. The link should be there. It's normally $111, but it's only $88 right now for Valentine's Day, and it's 2 full Celtic crosses, plus some oracles and clarifications, and a final oracle. I have one of my readings posted live as an example of that kind of reading. It should say on the title, example of one of my personal readings, but it is for the collective. And you could see what that looks like. I do remember reading your situation, Christina. This is about you where he might be in town, but you're not sure. You didn't get a chance to drive out to him, but he still kind of has some of your stuff and you miss him, and you guys have been together about 6 years, but you've been separated for like 6 months now, and you don't know if it's permanently over. Am I right on that? Okay. Just wanted to be sure I had the right situation. All right. That way I can channel that energy for this reading. Okay. Will he answer you? Okay, so bottom of the deck here, we have find the lesson, discover the purpose in a situation, and trust that you are learning from it. That one's in reverse. And this one says, upright, follow the white rabbit. Curiosity meets opportunity. This is a yes. He will answer you if you reach out to him. It may not be the first time, but if you're persistent, like Alice is persistent in chasing the white rabbit, he will respond. Because your curiosity, your energy to chase the white rabbit will give you the answer that you seek, the opportunity to have communication. So I do think you need to keep seeking, okay? I definitely am channeling that. The number 3 is Empress energy. There's growth and opportunity here for sure. This card says, something out of the ordinary happens nearly all of the time. Most days we're definitely unaware of it. But for this card to come out in your reading, it says, follow the white rabbit. You must go after whatever it is that excites you. This white rabbit does not go to Alice and ask for her to accompany him. It is up to her to notice what is taking place. She does not think about what to do, nor discusses it, sits, or ponders. If she had done so, the opportunity of entering Wonderland would have been lost, perhaps forever. When Alice sees how strange and extraordinary this rabbit is, she leaps to her feet and she runs. She engages with the opportunity to go after it. When this card comes in your reading, you're being advised that something interesting is about to happen, and when it does, go after it with passion. A wondrous opportunity is going to break through your ordinary reality, and it's going to give you an opportunity to change something, or at least your perception forever. So I love that. Your Empress, everything. Oh man, I'm broke, but I'm going to save up because this is driving me crazy. I can feel my twin flame ticking. Empress, how about I got you for now? I'll get you a card tonight, and then you just get me back later. Okay? I trust you. Empress, I'm going to add you on the list. All right? So I will give you an oracle for your situation. Because you were here earlier, and you inspired me to do the soulmate reading, so I will give you a card, okay? And you just get me when you can. Of course. Yes. Yes, I will. This other card down here, learning the lesson. What is this all about? You're welcome, girl. So this one is about the reversal of this card amplifies confusion that somebody may be feeling. It's a definitely challenging time, and it feels really unfair. There is a reason that may be too hard to really contemplate right now. But if you give yourself a little bit of space and you're patient with yourself and you don't struggle to overthink it, you just might find a way to make through what's happening. So this one here is overthinking, confusion, wondering, and panic. I think what would be really beneficial for you is to just, yes, not react, but think in a nicer way, not overthinking it. Just think. I mean, remember we did talk about the 3 cycles of thoughts that lead to feelings that lead to actions. And whenever you have a helpful thought, It's going to make you feel good, and it's going to lead you to a positive reaction. But if you start having a lot of unhelpful thoughts, such as maybe he doesn't love you, maybe he's moved on, maybe he doesn't want you, maybe he's seeing someone else, maybe he's never loved you at all, maybe he wants nothing else to do with you. All of these fears can build up, and they're really heavy. And then it starts making you feel a certain way, and then you act a certain way. But not only that, then the next step that psychologists don't talk about is manifestation. And then we start manifesting that reality. So I do think this is about calming down, definitely. And when you catch yourself with an unhelpful thought, quickly correct yourself and go, nope, that's not helpful. He does love me. We are having some space. We needed some space. I had to grow a little bit, and so did he. We love each other, and we can make it through anything. And whatever's meant to be with me and him will be. And I love him, and I want him, and I'm going to be open to receiving him back into my life. And I know that he's open too. And so I'm going to pursue him like Alice pursued the white rabbit. Okay, so that's a helpful thought, and that's going to help you. All right, girls, so that's what I have for you. Okay, and then the next person here would be Peaches. Is Peaches here, Markers? I haven't seen her name in here. She may be working. She's sleeping? Okay. I'm just going to do an oracle for Peaches then. I kind of know her situation. Let's see what the universe wants to tell Peaches. I feel called to pull this deck. It's more about her, a more one-on-one connection to Peaches about her, because she's always thinking about him, and it's always about him. And I want this one to be about her. So what does Spirit want to say directly to Peaches? This is the El Quay Oracles. Very good deck. I highly recommend it if you guys like oracles. It's definitely one of my favorites. This is very much like a journaling deck. You can pull an oracle card for you for the day and then journal the questions that it asks you, or at least ponder and think about it on your own, you know? But this is a great deck for like a daily oracle. Really recommend it. Spirit, please guide and direct me for Peaches. Please give me a message for Peaches. Manara, she who waits, patience, waiting, determination. This is great. I know you've been patient, Peaches. But I also feel like you're very connected to your ancestors. Like this is a time. And I know your mom's with you. So being with her really connects you to her ancestors as well as yours. But think about those on your father's side as well. But this is a good time to maybe put pictures up of your ancestors. Remember their stories and what they went through in life. See if there's any, what feels like family curses, or what just feels like, you know, karmic cycles that kind of stick around in the family. And then try to cleanse that, purify that, sage it, light candles, white candles, and purify it, and say, I release our family from any of these cycles. I release us, and I will not carry that with me any further down the bloodline. So anyways, we have she who waits. You're waiting patiently, determined for him to step up, honestly, to be a good man and to step up and for you guys to have a happy life. The next card that comes up for you is She Who Thrives, Orchid. Flourish, prosper, and blossom. I also feel like if it's been a while that you've done eye makeup, Maybe spend some time creating a little vanity space for you and playing with some eyeshadows or some shadow creams, some eyeliners, some eyebrow shaping, and just really focus on your eyes. I feel like you have very beautiful eyes and they need to show out more because your eyes are very stunning. They are the windows to your soul. Let's beautify them. Okay, so anyways, that's what I channeled. Let's see what comes out. Yeah, makeup is fun. It makes a girl feel good. That's for sure. Listening to videos and doing makeup is a really fun thing to do. So we have Orchid is a thriving person. She's sweet. Butterflies flock to her. She's a wonderful personality. Her eyes show off her brilliant nature. She radiates goodness and honesty, and her inner glow comes from her ability to blossom. She attracts wealth in all forms, companionship, shelter, money, and she has learned how to live. So she is a magnet for advancement. Orchid demonstrates how to live the good life while maintaining her innate humaneness. This card assures you that success is yours. Expansion energy reverberates all around you. Your job, Peaches, is to take advantage of the coming abundance, hence the word coming. These are some good times. You're going to have some good business opportunities and some good financial success. Remember that wealth comes in many forms. A new good friend is as valuable as money in the bank. Stay open to the myriad of ways that good fortune can show up. A four-leaf clover should not be overlooked because there's a dollar next to it. You should pick up both while you're at it. So if you've been waiting for a financial breakthrough, it's coming. It's on its way. I also think that putting some more beauty and time into yourself is going to make you feel good about you. And I think you need to do that. I know that your ancestors may have spent a lot of time maybe beautifying themselves, and that might connect you to a great-great-grandmother or something like that. But some questions to ask yourself. What does successfulness look like to you, Peaches? What does success look like? And number two, what can you accomplish with an windfall of money? What kind of things do you think you could do? So maybe you should be working on manifesting some more money, girl. Like this is a good sign that it's going to come in. And third, how can I view abundance less narrowly? All right. Peaches, this is awesome. This is self-explanatory. All right, she who waits. All good things come to those who wait. And the butterfly is a symbol for you. So maybe wear some butterfly jewelry, do your eyes like butterflies, maybe get a butterfly tattoo, maybe just embody the energy of the butterfly. That may be your little spirit animal right now is the butterfly, going through a transformation. So thank you, Peaches, and good luck with that. All right. So now I'm going to do Sunval. Is Sunval here, markers? Not yet? Okay. Let's see. I think I want to use the Transformation Oracle for Sunval. Holy Spirit, please guide and direct me with these transformation oracles. Please give me a message for my friend Sunval. Please give her whatever information she needs to know through these oracles. Even though she's not here, she'll see it later. Please give her the message that she's been asking and seeking. Please show me for Sunval. So I feel like going out to a dinner would be really nice, son. I don't know where you live. I don't understand where you're at, but I got the image of like a barbecue, but like we have a little place in Colorado. It's called gosh, I can't even think of it. It's like a rodeo cowboy buffet kind of thing. I forget what the name of it is. Marcos, do you know? It's by Garden of the Gods. It's expensive. It's like $75 to go there. I can't think of the name. But anyways, it's good times. It has a show. It has good drinks. It's got good old-fashioned like food, cornbread, barbecue chicken, stuff like that. I don't know. I don't know where you live, but that might be something fun to do. Maybe going to a rodeo or going somewhere Western or fun. Maybe a roadhouse of some type. I don't know if you have a Texas roadhouse where you're at, but we do, and it's amazing. So, you know, maybe going out for a good dinner, because I just got that image for you. And going out on a good dinner with friends may be reinvigorating for you. So, going out for a good time is something you might need to do, son. A good time. We also have simplify your life. All right. It's time to let go of some stuff, declutter, get rid of clothes, get rid of stuff. Get rid of people. Just start to unload, okay? Release all of this. I feel like you're overwhelmed and maybe even just clutter-minded. Clutter emotionally is building up and just clutter in your life. And it's just, if for you, it's like spring cleaning. It's time to just get stuff out, move stuff out, and really start that simplifying. So let's read that. All right. Son, eliminate the stress, eliminate the excess. You're in the Boulder area? Oh, maybe we could meet sometime, Mimi. That's so cool. Boulder's like an hour and 40 minutes away. We shall see. Marcus, the place you're thinking of is the barn door dancing and food. It could be that. It could be that. I feel like it's outdoors though, so I don't know. I don't know. It's by Garden of the Gods. But anyways, Sunval, this says, boil things down to their essence. In order to move forward, son, we do have to let go of our other baggage, material baggage, and as well as emotional. But our possessions and the things that we do to work to keep them can really signify some emotional baggage we're not dealing with, such as an old hurt or resentment or bitterness. And mental baggage as well, such as ideas about life or something that just doesn't ring true inside of you anymore. So we need to drop those rocks, dump the baggage, release what's been holding you back. When you lighten your load, you're going to pass through a narrow gate, and it's going to lead you to your higher self. The gate is the gate of humility and honesty. It's going to give you some better understanding about what's really important to you. We've come to this earth naked with no possessions, and similarly, we're going to leave it all behind. Letting go of these things is a fulfillment that is going to make you feel so much better about your soul. And just simply release whatever's been holding you back so you can move closer to your purest state of being. Simplify, reduce, and move forward with ease. The phase is decline. The number is 6. The element is earth. And a little deeper meaning in that is this card understands the transitionary nature of our earth. And as we walk in our relationship with worldly things, we can tend to become too cluttered. The urn has multiple meanings. It symbolizes our body and the soul's container during life. An urn holds ashes of our loved ones. And as a metaphor in this reading, it uses it to express beliefs and family things that maybe are imposed on us. An urn can be a weight to carry. An urn of water signifies the heart and its emotions. The interpretation is open. The letters that are being released represent records like finances, property, health, taxes, legal obligations, etc. The clothing symbolizes the roles we play and the way others see us in society. This piece honors all we had to share in this life. And some of it says how we lost our way. Have the courage to change directions if you need to, and pass through this gate to the other side. All right, so the emergence card is don't push up river. You know, emergence in reverse is we're having a hard time coming out of our shell and kind of becoming this new Sunval, because you're so used to being Sunval for the past, 5 years, 8 years, 10 years, whatever you've been lately. And it's like, yep, that's who I am. That's who I've always been. And this reading says, but you're becoming new. You're being reborn. You're a new sun now. You have newness about you. Since the reverse is quick, let's just see it. So yeah, when this card is reversed, now is not the time to go public, like breaking out of a cocoon prematurely. Instead, it's a more quiet, intimate work. Okay? You need to do this quietly before it's completed. This is more of a preparation. So you might just be prepping to express the new sun. And some of your changes don't need to be said to anyone. But whatever you're going to do that's going to change your life, get ready to do it. All right, so that's what I have for you, Sun. All right. Diane is the next person. Diane, are you here? Let's see. Diane, for you, I want to do the Gothic Oracle. All right, Spirit, can you please give me a message here for Diane? What needs to be said for Diane? Please let Diane see this and show her a message that can give her peace in her heart. Thank you, Diane, for being my subscriber on my website. I very much appreciate you. All right, Spirit, guide me for Diane. All right, so bottom of the deck here is Arachnophobia, and that is a card of caution. It's also a card of fear, and definitely feeling like you need to be cautious, like maybe you just feel that way. Then we have Medusa, which is the card of justice. Diane, something was done wrongly to you. I feel like there was a karmic person that sent out some harm to you, sought to make sure that you saw harm in some way, whoever this person is. And you're protected. I also feel like someone thought they could get away with something that hurt you. They were dark, they were mean, they were cruel. and they thought they were going to get away with it. Whoever this person is. It feels like a woman, but I can't be sure. But the universe says we're going to come back and we're going to give you justice. This is a warning to whoever hurt you, whoever sought to have you deal with some very painful, unfair situation. They're going to get justice. So this card for you girls says, Medusa springs out of the shadows, bearing all her fangs and hissing like the snakes that grow from her head. Her venomous sting of her tail rattles behind her as she keeps her eyes on her prey. Just one glance in her direction, and her victim will be turned into stone. There is much said about the horrors of Medusa, but we often forget that the woman in the myth was both mortal and beautiful before being transformed into a monster. And as the Greek myth goes, Medusa was violated by the sea god Poseidon. Rather than punishing Poseidon for this heinous act, furious at the desecration of her temple, Athena instead chose to chastise Medusa for breaking her vow of celibacy, as if she had a choice. How unfair. She was the one that was hurt and harmed and overtaken by a gigantic, extremely strong sea god. And she gets blamed and punished as if she could choose. Is that fair? No. In a sense, this card is as much about injustice as it is about justice. It will often arrive when we feel as though we've been treated unfairly, and the rage in Medusa's stance suggests the need to right a wrong or to invoke some fairness of some kind. Sumo? Bad. Bad. Lay down. If you've drawn this card, it could be time for you to seek justice. You may also be motivated by anger, but remember to keep as level-headed as possible when getting this card, because there's some facts that are about to be laid out, and karma is served cold. It's time for you to give your side of the story, perhaps. And as a general card, Medusa is a good omen, especially when accompanied by another card that can support what's been going on. And especially if it's connected to a legal situation or in the times that truth needs to be confronted. I also get the feeling that maybe you warned somebody about somebody that was a bad person. They did not heed your warning, and then you were accused of being malefic in some way because of it, and you weren't. So if you were accused of something in a wrong way, just know that you're well in your right to speak up. You're very right and supported by the universe. And you may not have gotten your moment to speak out then, but you're going to get that moment very soon. And whoever you warned that this person was a bad, untrustworthy person, karma is serving that dish cold, and that person is learning that you were right and they made a mistake and that you were judged wrongfully. So that's what I'm getting for you. All right, so now, thank you so much. We are going to do Erin Miller. All right, Erin, are you here, honey? Erin's probably not here. Okay, so I'm just going to pick an oracle here for Erin. Let's see. I feel like seeing what's going to come up next for Erin. So we're going to do this Sacred Traveler. I feel like Erin's off doing her own thing. We haven't seen Erin Miller in the videos for a long time, so I hope she's okay. But I feel like she's just off doing her own thing, and we definitely want to see what the future has in store for her. So Spirit, what do you have in store for Erin Miller? What is coming up in the near future for Erin? All right, so we have First Light and Solitude. And that may be very well what she's doing right now. Just doing her own thing, earthy energy, Virgo hermit mode, just going inside, being quiet, being in silence, being in peace, just recuperating and regenerating her energy in a spiritual slumber. Pretty soon, in First Light, she's going to begin a new cycle. So, Erin, you're about to have an exciting new cycle in your life, which is probably why you've been resting a lot lately, sleeping more maybe lately, or just pulling away from people more lately. It's because you're about to have a burst of energy this spring. Yeah. So you're going to begin a new cycle. Erin, a new day has begun in your life, and you are beginning a new cycle. It's time to release the old and start again. Wipe your slate clean, girl. Although it's often difficult for you to release some familiar routines and situations or relationships that no longer empower you, it's now time that you set your sights on the future and let go of the past. The Sacred Traveler wants you to know that a new day is dawning, and it's often fraught with the unknown. Yet the Sacred Traveler has observed on the extended journey that life goes in cycles. And in the cycle of life, the plants die in autumn, and there is new birth in the spring. And then the sun rises and the sun sets. It is a universal dance of death and rebirth. There is a time to end and a time to begin in your life. And we're close to the ending of a cycle and the beginning of another one. So face your fears about any of the unknown, because a whole new life awaits for you and you will succeed. In the Solitude, there is a power born in your silence. And as you hurry to reach the next peak in life, remember, it's good to just take a moment to rest. However, when the traveler takes time alone, everything falls into perspective. I think that overall, you've been taking some time out on your journey to be completely quiet and make some plans for the future. So whatever plans you're making, Erin, I see success with it. This is a time of regeneration. And you're just getting the ammo ready, girl, because life's about to start fresh and brand new. So that's what I have for you. Thank you so much, Erin. And now we are on Felicity. Felicity, are you here? If not, girl, that's okay. I'm just going to go to a deck that I feel calls me for you. You know what calls me for you is the Angel Messages Tarot. That's what calls me for Felicity. All right, so let's see what's being said. What is a message from the angels here to Felicity? And markers, just so you know, in case she wants to check her name, she spells it Phyllicity. I know that's a unique spelling, but that's how she spells it. So this is for that Felicity. Just in case we have more than one Felicity, which it's a rare name, we probably don't. It's just good to be correct on that. Okay. And I know you Virgos don't mind being correct. Okay. All right. Spirit, please guide and direct me for a message for Felicity. Okay. So I don't know if you ever grew up watching the Aristocats. It's a Disney cartoon. That image just came forward to me. And what I was hearing and seeing was a moment in that movie where the little dark kitten, he was dark gray, he was painting a picture of Edgar and he was going, aha, aha, uh-huh. And he was sitting there just making this painting. So I don't know if you're busy painting or creating or that's something you want to do, but you should perhaps. But either way, it could be metaphor of I am creating something right now. It's not finished. And I'm seeing this work of art right in front of me just start to develop before my eyes. The bottom of the deck is the Emperor. And so you're really into structure, organization, and leadership. Like overall, underall, you're taking a leadership role. There's something to do with a father. Maybe you're dealing with the father of your children or your father, but that may be of some big importance because then we have the 10 of water. And this is about family and love and blessings, but I'm hearing loyalty. So there may be a loyalty situation coming out to play. I do feel like a father is loyal to the ones he loves and loyal to his family. And if you need to hear that, just know that that's the most important message here is I love them and I'm loyal. And I feel like if it's directly to you, it's about being strong and a leader in your family and a family that loves you very much and a family that you love very much. And I think what you need to know from the angels is you're doing a good job. You're doing a really good job. And the 10 of water from the Angels Oracle says this. This card indicates a time of great happiness and emotional fulfillment in your life. You may be experiencing this contentment right now, or it may be on the horizon. It comes with a sense of family harmony among people you share your life with. Relationships with children become balanced, peaceful, and a source of pride and joy. You may not have it all, but you most definitely have one another, and that makes what you do not have seem less important. Drawing this card means you will benefit from understanding that relationships require a lot of effort. They require a lot of forgiveness and a lot of understanding, kindness and love from everyone in the family. Everyone here must work together, but the rewards are priceless. We are surrounding you now as your angels. We are surrounding your family of your birth or your chosen family with love. We are joining with the guardian angels of those you care about to create a bubble of peace around everyone you love. Contentment is rare and it's a beautiful emotion. Wrap yourself up in it. This is a very fulfilling card. It's about long-lasting relationships, and it's about feeling safe and protected. Bountiful blessings are here, and groups of people who love and look out for one another. This is a message of unconditional love. And Felicity, if you have a father that's been passed on or a father figure, perhaps that person is like an angel looking over you and your family. And maybe that's a message you needed to hear. But I just want you to know, like my little message of the cat painting something, you might be a great artist and just be grateful for that gift. And believe that no matter what you do in this life, as long as you have love and family, you are successful. So I'm hearing you're doing a good job, whatever that means for you, okay? So that is the message for you, girl. All right. Don't forget, guys, you have about, 15 minutes now to join the 15-minute lightning round. Anybody that wants to jump in and have some questions for yourself, you're welcome to ask. It's $15 a card, plus the bottom of the deck bonus. and you can do that through Cash App or my website. And please don't forget, I am offering Valentine's Day specials. I have a tarot reading that is $88 right now. It's normally $111, so that's a great savings. It's 2 Celtic crosses. It's a big reading. And I also have a astrology consultation for couples. So a lot of karma's involved in that and a lot of predictions. If you want that done, that's $100 off for Valentine's. You can go to my website now and you can order that as well. All right. Also, I'm very, very grateful to my subscribers. Anyone else who wants to be a subscriber on my website, these names that people aren't here right now, they're automatically entered in because they're subscribers. And if you want your reading read, whether you're present or not, please subscribe to my channel. It includes the readings that I do monthly. It also gives you a free bonus question, $15 one every month. If you are an ultimate subscriber, which is $122, you get this 1111 Oracle today, plus you get a $22 Celtic Cross on the 22nd of every month, plus you get a large $44 reading on the 4th week of every month, plus you would get one free $15 reading, and also a free enrollment in the 100 Club, which is 10 questions over any course of time. I will offer 100 Club readings at least once a month, and you get to ask 1 to 2 questions. And it doesn't matter how many cards I use, whatever comes out, comes out. So you can get a lot of cards for that 100 Club. So anyways, that's also included in the ultimate membership, the ultimate subscription. You also get benefits like 50% off. Yeah, 50% off of my emergency readings. So you can get 1 private reading a month, emergency, within 24 hours at half off. So being an ultimate subscriber is a huge savings. Just let me know by comment you're ready for the emergency reading and we'll set that up. Okay. So if you want a lesser membership, that's fine. A lot of people can't do the 122. I offer a $33 a month membership. That includes the 1111 Oracle reading like today, plus the $22 Celtic Cross, automatically included on the 22nd of every month. Plus you get a $15 question once a month as well. And you also get to ask me any questions when I do private lives for the exclusive club members of my YouTube. And I forgot that's also included for the ultimate membership. But if you want to ask another question in a live, whenever I'm doing lives and I give you an invite, it's an email invite only. You guys can join in and ask questions for free just because you guys are subscribers. So anyways, if you want to be a part of that club, if you want to be a member, please go ahead to my website, www.jks1111.com, and go ahead and subscribe to the monthly, and you're in the club. Okay? All right. So now I'm getting into, is this Elizabeth markers? Yeah, we're on number 7. Okay. So let's do Elizabeth. Let's see what is going on, my poor girl. All right, let's see what I feel called. Is Elizabeth here? If not, I kind of know her situation, and I will pick an oracle that's good for her. Your Empress, everything. Oh, wow, a membership with actual benefits. Yes, a membership with free readings. Well, it's not free. You guys pay for it, but you get huge discounts. Plus, you get extra private lives where I get to do sexy cards and say bad words that only we get to hear. And you get to ask free questions. So yeah, I think that's awesome. All right, Elizabeth, this is for you, girl. Let's see what I'm going to pick for you. The Kali Oracle. That's what I feel for you. Because you've gone through so much, guys, right? Hasn't Elizabeth just gone through so much with her life? And just so many ups and downs, and you deserve to know. Look at that. There's a sign, 1010 on the screen. 10 people in, 10 thumbs up, 1010. You deserve to know what kind of a new beginning you're going to have, Elizabeth. You deserve to know. So let's see what the universe is doing in your life to make the changes necessary, to make you happy and fulfilled and on track. All right. Let's see. Spirit, please give me a message here for my friend Elizabeth. Please tell me what she needs to know in her situation. What is changing? And Kali, what you are taking out. What are you destroying? What towers befall? Please give me a message for Elizabeth, please. Holy Spirit, please come in this room. Use these cards to show me a message for Elizabeth. Give Elizabeth guidance. Elizabeth, I just want to say you are so sweet. It is your caring, mothering nature. Spirit is especially fond of your loving nature. You just have a very, very warm and kind nature. And Spirit just loves this about you. The movie that pops in my mind for you is The Shack. And I love that movie. But my favorite part is when God, which is that one actress, Olivia something, I can't think of her name, but she says that she's especially fond of someone. And just that saying, especially fond, I just want to say that I think God, Spirit Source Creator, is especially fond of you. Bottom of the deck here, we have Artha of Kali. And then we have Anahata Kali. Now, this is the heart chakra. It is correlated with the sign of Cancerian. I'm pretty sure you have that sign somewhere in your chart. And it's just saying to really embody that heart chakra, because that's what represents you. You are represented by that heart chakra. You express this unconditional love, forgiveness, understanding, patience, nurturing. You embody this. In fact, what I'm hearing is you've mastered this. You've mastered the art of love. You really have. There is someone that loves you very much, but he tends to be very difficult to deal with. He keeps you on edge. He makes you nervous. He makes you walk on eggshells sometimes. It always upsets you that you have to deal with this. And obviously Sumo agrees. Okay, thank you. Good boy. Go get it. Yeah, he's gonna go get it. Go get it, Sumo. Go get it. Go get it. Sorry, guys. He's gonna go get it. Whatever that is out there. Probably someone just walking their dog. Poor thing. Why am I not out walking my dog, y'all? Because it's cold. I don't understand these dog walkers out there in the freaking 10 degrees. Like, oh, it's a good night to walk the dog. Are you serious? I feel guilty because I don't walk him like that, but I'm cold, guys. I'm not trying to freeze like that. I let him outside. He's got a yard, but I'm not trying to walk him. Anyways, props to the people that walk their dogs in the bitter cold. Props to you. Okay. Elizabeth, let's get in. So reading the oracle that came out for you, girl. Beautiful. There's the mother. There's the Cancerian. There it is right there. It says the beautiful, powerful mother of the sacred universal heart, girl, who lives within our hearts as the wisdom and healing power of love. And we're right back at 1010. Your heart, girl, knows how to heal. It knows how to open. It also knows how to break and then repair itself to become stronger and wiser than before. You are being told that you're having a new beginning as a healer. Maybe you might want to think of that professionally, but you are a healer. And your heart cannot be contained or constrained by what has taken place in your life that's hurt you. Your heart wisdom and empowerment is growing, and soon you shall have the wisdom and courage to accomplish something very important in your soul journey. Trust in the invisible workings of divine love. Let your heart be at peace. Respond to your challenges with love. And I think that's what's changing. You're responding to challenges with love. And you're responding to this person that I think you're dealing with that makes you a nervous wreck. And you're showing him unconditional love. And Spirit says, you're going to see some movement there. You're going to see some changes. So this one over here says her heart contains the seeds of your soul and complete awareness of the divine destiny that has always been intended for you, girl. There is a sacred purpose for which you were born, Elizabeth, and a very meaningful, divinely protected pathway for you to fulfill it. Only you can decide to put your faith and commitment into this path and to take one step at a time in honoring what has value in your heart. Tuning into this loving plan and taking those steps. The pathway is going to reveal itself. You shall attract a great blessing that will benefit a lot of people. All right. So there is something financially great, but also an opportunity of career, I feel, or just soul purpose. And once you get that and you're fulfilled in your love, it's going to magnify that power and you're going to bless other people. So you're very much a healer. This message, honestly, the oracle is, if you were wondering what your path is to be a healer and a nurturer. You are teaching even the most difficult of people that are just terrible how to love. You have the power to calm down even the worst of some people's nature. So kudos to you, okay? That's what's being said for you, girl. All right. So the next person. All right, so I can't see here. Mary. Mary, are you here, honey? All right. Well, Mary, I'm going to go ahead and choose one for you, girl. I want to choose the Elquay oracles for you. And let's see what's going to be said there. Hold on, I just misplaced my book for the Elquay. There it is. Okay. Spirit, please guide and direct me for the Elquay. For Mary B, show me what needs to be seen. What needs to be seen here for Elquay Oracle? Mary B, show me the truth. Show Mary what needs to be seen. Please, Spirit, guide and direct me for Mary. In my channeling, Mary, for you, I know you guys are like, Stephanie, you're always talking about movies. I don't know why, but like I've always channeled through movies. I'm a huge movie person, like huge. So it's probably why. Spirit like shows me just one image or a saying or a clip and I like, oh, okay, it's that movie. And then I get the message, right? Well, this message was, and I forget the name. I know, I'm not great with names, but it's got that Pratt guy, Chris Pratt. And who's the girl that's Katniss on... Gosh, now I forgot that movie. I know her name from the movie, but I don't know the movie. Where everyone has to kill each other. The last one there. I forget the name. But Chris Pratt and that other girl, she's got blue eyes, light skin, light hair. She's Katniss on that one famous movie. Mockingbird is one of it, but it's a part of the name, but I can't think of the name of the original series, but she's in Mockingbird, whatever. Anyways, in this movie, they're in a spaceship and they get, yeah, Hunger Games. Thank you so much. Yes, they're in a spaceship, and I think this movie is called Passengers, if I'm correct. So the movie's called Passengers, and everyone is sleeping in a frozen cryo sleep, and they have to be asleep for like 100 years or something till they get to the next planet. His machine gets opened accidentally. Like it malfunctions and the machine opens and he wakes up and then he realizes he's the only one alive on that ship and he can't fix his cryo sleep chamber, and then he doesn't want to be alone. So he opens up the other girl, Katniss, but I forget her name in real life. He opens up her chamber because he chooses her to be with him for the remainder of his life. Because I guess it's still going to take like 80 years before they end up at the next planet. So they get in a huge fight. I don't know. Listen, I don't want to tell the whole movie. Yes, Jennifer Lawrence. Thank you, Markers. Mary, it's not that you're in the whole movie, but the betrayal is what catches me about that movie. She got very angry at him because he betrayed her. And he did, because he lied to her and said his machine malfunctioned and so did hers. So she woke up and they were just like, well, sorry for us that we're the only two awake and the others aren't. So then it was, let's just make the most of it, like Adam and Eve. Let's just make the most of it, just you and I on the ship, and just live our best lives up here. You know, eat all the good food, do whatever, and like just live our best life here. Till she finds out that he did that on purpose. So she felt robbed. And they have this whole going out at each other. Anyways, in the end, they made up. Okay, I don't want to, you have to watch the movie. They made up and life was good again. But at first they had a really bad fight. And I don't know, Mary, but I just feel like you've been betrayed by someone that you never could believe would betray you like that, and it was wrong. And you've struggled with forgiveness with this person. So the message with me channeling that movie is to forgive. Because once you forgive, you can build something beautiful again. And I know it's difficult to understand why people do what they do. We're never going to get those full answers, but we have to have peace with it because they're just people at the end of the day. All right? I don't know. But your message is about forgiveness from betrayal. We have She Who Enfolds, Entrente, Swathe, Embrace, Self-Care. And then we have Primavera, She Who Begins, Launch, Actualize, and Potential. All right. I feel like there's a snake around her, but I know it's just a shawl, but it's a snake. Rahu is really going after you right now, Mary. Rahu. And he's in Pisces right now, by the way. So if you have a Pisces placement, check it out, see what's going on. You may have a lot of crazy dreams. You may have a lot of visions. You may be finalizing a lot of debts that need to be paid, karmic debts, financial debts, whatever debts, but you're taking care of it. I just want you to know that at this time of life where you're becoming the new Mary, it's important that you are calm, you don't rush it, and you take a lot of self-care, self-time for yourself, because this is a very big, difficult transition. And it says, Entrente comes to teach you to trust and protect your layers. Do not be an open book. Let those who would know you have a challenge. You are not being coy. You are being careful with your precious self. It's important to make this distinction. Okay, so that's about the betrayal. It is important for you to forgive, and you're going to have a new beginning, but don't be bitter and don't hold a grudge. But also, protect yourself and don't expose yourself like that again. Learn your lesson. Be discerning with how much you reveal to others so they understand that you are not to be taken advantage of and you're not to be taken lightly. And this may be, if you forgive someone and you want to get back with this person, that's fine. That may also be part of my channeled message, is getting back with someone that betrayed you and making the most of it. Just like Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence in the Passengers movie. They did make up and life was grand. They even had children and stuff. But at first, they had to confront the betrayal. And there's boundaries. And Jennifer Lawrence did a very good job of creating boundaries in that movie. She taught him a big lesson. And so for you, if you forgive this person and you want to have a new beginning, that's great. Spirit's like, high five, support you on this. Just make sure that this person remembers never to do it again and to not take you for granted. And they're going to remember that the betrayal was not an easy thing to work their way back up to having you forgive them. Remember that it's perfectly acceptable to hold parts of yourself back until you're ready. And that could be sexually, emotionally, whatever. It's okay to hold back until you're ready. Ask yourself, how can I confront myself right now? How can I confront myself and make sure that I honor my boundaries? Second, who deserves to see the past? And who deserves to see all my layers? And then, what should I allow myself to embrace? Can you trust again? That's the biggest question. Can you trust again? Can you fully embrace again? Take it easy, take it slow, self-love, self-care, okay? But that is the message for you, girl. All right, so next is Hiwi Ling. Are you here, girl? All right, Hiwi. Let's see what's going on for you. What oracle do I want to use? I think I'll do the transformation. It's HWEE, and then I think last name Ling, Ling. All right. So big year for you. I feel like this is a big year for you. I'm looking at 1010 on the screen again. Plus it's the year of the dragon. I think there's a lot of luck surrounding you right now. So get ready for good fortune and lots of wealth and prosperity. Spirit, what is coming up for Hiwi Ling? What needs to be shown for Hiwi Ling in this oracle, please? Okay. I don't know. I'm smelling pistachios. I don't know if like you cook with pistachio or that's a specific ice cream or ingredient that's something you might want to work with, but I don't know. I'm also seeing pistachio macaroons. I don't know if you want to make that or eat that, but that's what popped up for me. And I'm also seeing a birthday candle on top of a macaroon. If that means anything for you, let me know. But that is the vision. But I just also envision that as celebration. Celebration and make a wish. You know, it's kind of how I feel for you. So here we have a rebirth. And oh, innocence. A birthday. There could be a child celebrating a birthday, or you may give birth to a child this year, or someone that you love may be giving birth. Maybe it's just metaphorical and it represents the rebirth of yourself just in general. But isn't that interesting how you have a baby and rebirth? That's very interesting to me. So yeah, this is a year of newness. And we saw the 1010, so that is great. So look at things with new eyes. I opened the book directly to rebirth as well. Interesting enough. So wake up to a new start, girl. We return to a new life after a period of loss and numbness. What was dormant now awakens. Your heart was broken. You suffered a loss. You even probably went through some daily stress. It probably overwhelmed you. And maybe you even shut down emotionally. It felt like a part of you maybe even died. The pain, the pressure, and the chaos was so great that perhaps you even buried your feelings for a while. Maybe you even gave up hope and daydreamed aimlessly or stumbled around in despair for some time. Until now. Time heals all wounds, they say, and spring always returns. The emotional winter felt unbearable, long and harsh. Not everything will survive. We may be able to awaken old dreams, though. We may even be able to resume an abandoned relationship. It's true, some of those things are lost. Friendships neglected for too long may perish, as is romantic ones. But we can thaw out our feelings and start again and see what's left. We redo our online profile, change our style, and take another photo. We can begin dating again, job hunting again, and for some people, a vacation or retirement brings much needed rejuvenation, a second chance at life. We have changed so much, and so has our world, and it's time to live again. All right, so we all need renewal and a fresh start, a chance to come back after a long and difficult season. For you, this is a time to be reborn. A rake metaphysically untangles past issues that caused the death of something. The death can be literal or symbolic, but after cutting it off, shutting it down, the rebirth is a series of transitions, and gradually we gather strength and identify this with inspiration. The rainbow hues are the magic stars surrounding the awakening of the woman that indicates unlimited opportunities. So you may still be grieving, and there might be some anger, maybe even some numbness or sorrow. Grief is a natural process, but reflect upon that. Respect what has died and allow what must be reborn to come forth. This card is a card of opportunities. And the Innocence card is like the Fool card. So you have a chance at a new life. And there may be some pain associated with it. But let's rebuild and see what's here. Whatever's meant to be will be. And whatever's not will die away. It won't come back. So that is the message I have for you. Okay. Markers, that's Linglicious? Are you kidding me? Oh no. Well, she got 2 readings. That's okay. I didn't know that. I'll remember that from now on. I will take a mental note. That's Linglicious. Okay. All right. Markers, I did see yours, and you wanted to know if a wish will come true. You said it got answered in the last 11/11 video, but I still want to do something directly to you, not in a collective. So let's see, is your wish going to come true? Let's see what I'm going to pick. No, it's you and then Jesus and then Empress. I'm going to give you one more, though, just about a dream, because I didn't get to answer that. And I think I want to do... Let's do... What am I feeling called to do? Yes. Let's do the Sacred Traveler. Because you are kind of my little sacred traveler. You are my little hermit out on your canoe, out in the water. So let's do this one. You know, my grandpa's family, their last name was Lin. This Denise Lin, and that's how my grandpa's family's last name was spelt. Lin. Linn. I wonder what that is. I know my grandpa said he was Irish and Scottish. I wonder if, you know. Who knows? We're related some way. All right, let's see what's going on. Whoops. Okay. Spirit, is Marker's wish going to come true? Choosing your path. All is possible. Bottom of the deck is cleansing waters. Purification activates vibrant life force. So I know you definitely want to be on the water. Are you wanting to move somewhere by water? Or there might be something impending with a move, or, you know, perhaps it's not a move, perhaps it's just travel, but all is possible. And choosing your path, you might be looking at new horizons, like down the road in the future, you might find yourself moving somewhere, okay? But either way, this is about exploration, and it's very healing for you. I feel like you're just in the energy of receiving. So whatever you wished for, I hear a yes, because you're in the energy of receiving. You're open to receiving, and you're just waiting for receiving. You're very high vibe right now. High vibe always attracts what it wants. And it says here, to achieve fulfillment, purify yourself and your surroundings. Space clear your environment, clear out the clutter in order to release old beliefs, stagnant energies, auric grunge that you may have picked up from others or whatever. It's necessary to cleanse and purify yourself at home. Let go of the old, discarded, and unused. Eat lightly, drink fresh water, and simplify your life. Shower or bathe with the intention that all is not needed, and it's okay to wash things away. When you purify yourself, become a clear channel so you can call in the light and know the direction best for your life. Also, your sparkling light can come and help heal and support many others. The traveler periodically takes time from his journey to seek the holy waters for purification and renewal. Standing under the metaphysical cleaning waterfall, the voyager knows her energy field is being cleansed. Any limitations in the past are being washed away. The limiting beliefs are dissolving. Sometimes the traveler purifies in a stream or a mountain lake or next to ocean waves, but also just by simply standing in the rain and drinking refreshing waters. In each moment, there is a knowing that something beautiful is going to replace what's been gone and old. So you're going to be getting something new. Get ready to receive something new. It's coming to you. You're in the energy of receiving, and it's going to help you on your journey to rediscover yourself in a sense. So I hear, yes, you're going to receive what it is you've wished for. All right, and so now I'm going to do Jesus. Sumo! Oh gosh, he's just losing his darn mind. That's what he's doing. Can you, like, chill out, please? Hey, Sumo. It's okay. Sumo, come here. Come on. Come here. Oh boy, he's on it. There's no calling him back. Can you chill out, please? Sumo, it's okay. Thank you for... Oh, there's no one's going to break in our house, dog. We're fine. Okay, then you go protect the perimeter. Go on. Go see if someone's going to come in. Oh, he's just on one. He's doing his duty. That's how he sees it. Okay, do your duty. Go on. Keep it down, though. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, good boy. Good boy. Come lay down. Come. Hey, come to bed. Sumo. Come to bed. Come on. Oh my God, this. Okay, I might just close the door. I'm sorry, Jesus. I'm sorry. Let me get in the moment here. All right, so Jesus, you said for the 444. Okay, so let's do this this energy oracle. You did 1111. I want to pull an oracle for you. What's coming in for you? What should you know? I don't know what he's barking at. He's lost his mind. Go ahead and call him. Go on. But he's being a good boy. Don't get mad at him. He's just protecting the house.
Stay.
Good boy. Well, I'll clean the litter box. Work? Yeah, I'm doing my 1111s. I'll be down. Sorry for the interruption, guys. Let's relax here for a moment. Let's take a breather here. Spirit, please guide and direct me right now for Jesus. Cleanse the aura, cleanse the energy in this room. Let's get some oracle cards here that are going to give Jesus some guidance and some much needed information. Jesus, I want you to just think of a question and let it be answered, okay? Because I'm not going to know what it is you're needing, but you know. And I know we're going to connect in that way. Spirit, let whatever his question is be answered through the cards. So I feel like you've gotten this one before, Jesus. I could be wrong. Maybe it's just deja vu. But never jam today. Promises that never come to be. Empty words. Not living in the now. I feel like there's people that have let you down. Jesus, they promise you something's coming. Something's going to happen, and then it doesn't. And I feel like you're tired of being let down, honestly. Then we have lead the way. Be a leader. Show others how it's done, and you can help others. So I feel like right now you're not feeling like a confident leader. You're not feeling like you have it all together. And that frustrates you because you feel like you could do better with handling this person, but you're not handling it well. You keep having hope in something. So let's see. When you get this card in reversed, it talks about, and it may not be you, it could be somebody, okay? But it talks about a person refusing to take charge. A person letting their emotions overwhelm them. Wanting to tell others what to do, but being afraid to do it in case someone gets it wrong. Feeling as though this is too emotional to take charge and someone is avoiding the responsibility for fear of failing others or letting them down or letting themselves down. So fear is getting in the way for someone to take charge, to make a decision. And this is discouraging other people from relying on them. So words are plentiful, but deeds are few. Thinking that the past and the future are better than the present, being attracted by promises of good fortune and good times and abundance that may never be kept. Boasting of plenty, but never enjoying it in the moment. Manipulation and withholding, demands results in the present, and work towards satisfying the desires for themselves. Don't buy what they're selling. So I kind of get the feeling, don't be afraid to say no. If you don't trust someone because they've lied before and you don't want to believe them, I am hearing maybe trust your instincts on that. Could be a love relationship, could be a coworker, could be a family member, could be a friend. But whatever the situation is, they're not trustworthy. They haven't shown you that they're trustworthy, and you don't need to go along with it. Trust yourself and your intuition. If it's been telling you don't go with it, don't trust it, believe it. If it's been telling you that somebody's been BSing you, that's the message. And that is the message for you, hun. All right, so that is everybody on the list. I love you guys, and thank you, Jesus, so much. Is there anyone else, markers, that paid for the $15 Q&As? Oh yeah, Empress. I'm so sorry. Empress, are you still here, girl? Let's see. What card do you want me to use for you? Not that I'm aware of. Okay, so she may be gone right now. Oh, you are here. Okay. All right. So let's get in. Empress. Whatever I'm called. Okay, so let me choose. Empress, I feel called to do the transformation oracles for you. What is going to be transforming in your life? Spirit, please guide and direct me for your Empress everything. What is going to be transforming in Empress's life? What is going to be transforming? You're not going to be crying as much. I got a vision of you crying a lot. Just very tearful. A lot of tears have been spent over something. Your eyes have been puffy. Your skin has been sensitive at times in your life where you just have cried so much that maybe you just can't cry anymore. It's just so many tears. Spirit says what is changing is life's not going to be so tearful at this juncture. You're going to be out of a very emotional period. Okay, so we're moving out of this high emotional, intense, just overwhelming, tearful life. Please show me a message for Empress. I think you're going to find joy in cooking again. I'm hearing that you're an excellent cook, or maybe you've always wanted to do this, like there's a desire in you, and I think that you're going to find joy in doing recipes and doing music and cooking, and that's going to bring you a lot of happiness and a lot of healing as well. And I do think you're going to eat a lot more healing foods. But you've been inspired lately to be somewhat of a cook. And if this is your inspiration, then this is your inspiration. So we have separation in the reverse. And we have prayer in the reverse. Interesting, they're both in reverse. Well, the separation card in reverse is good. Oh, okay. And the prayer card, I'm not so sure. But it looks like you're coming out of a separation from a relationship. So there might be somebody you've been separated from that you guys are going to be coming back together. Let's take a look. So the separation card says maybe you've had some trouble letting go. Denial and resistance won't prevent what's inevitable. It's time for acceptance to see how to navigate. Look at the next card. So maybe it's not going to be coming back together. This card doesn't say we're coming back together, but it does say we're having trouble letting go. And there is some denial with it. So we can't hold this in anymore. And I'm going to say something gross that maybe is not appropriate, but I feel like it's kind of like that. It's like trying to hold in from using a bowel movement. Like, how long could you possibly hold that in? Not long. You know, when it needs to come out, it needs to come out. You can't force it to sit in there. And it becomes very painful if you do. So the message is, don't hold that SHIT in. Let it out. You're going to feel so much better. And I think this person just needs to be released. And it actually says on this card, eliminate the excess. Now, prayer in reverse, let's get a different perspective here. This is tell the universe your dearest secret wish. This is the phase, the beginning, the number 3, and the element of water. Part of us is resisting prayer. Again, this card actually talks about denial. So denial, laziness, skepticism, and busyness may be blocking a connection to the divine. If we resist praying or don't believe it will help, let's get very quiet inside and focus on our breath at least. And as we inhale slowly and deeply, after a few minutes, the outside world falls away and we can hear our heart beating steadily. We feel gratitude and wonder how our hearts beat during our entire life. And how do our hearts beat still through death and grief and loss? Somehow our brave little heart still finds a way to beat and go on. And how it continues to expose the beauty and love that life still has to offer, even after heartbreak. Soon you're going to feel your problems float to the surface of the heart, exposed to the sky and dissolving in the celestial light of the sun, the moon, and the stars. And then something shifts. And that is the gift of prayer. So if you're having a hard time, releasing a relationship, obviously the cards are saying to be more meditative and maybe even turn to prayer. That there's a part of your heart and in your body that is not dealing with the acceptance. And maybe you lost someone to a death, that you're having a hard time grieving the loss and accepting it. Maybe you just lost a relationship that feels like a death. Whatever it is, this grief needs to go through the process of acceptance. And Spirit wants you to have that acceptance. And maybe if you just cook, and that's a form of meditation, cooking and preparing healthy meals is a way to love your body, but also find joy. And there's a suggestion box there about cooking and finding joy in it. It's very therapeutic, chopping up little veggies, grocery shopping, cleaning the produce or the meat, and then packing it all up in the refrigerator nice and neat. There's something very therapeutic and meditative about it. And this is saying, suggestion box, let's do that. Let's eat better. Let's focus on something good and get our mind off of the things we are struggling with acceptance. All right, girl. Well, that is your message. And that is it for everybody. Markers, is that it? There's no one else that has their $15 Q&A? Okay. Oops. Sorry for the bump there. All right. Well, if that is it for all of you guys, I just wish you a good night. For watching, I'll give you an extra bonus message from the universe. For all of you that just kind of hung out, let's get a card here. What does the universe want to say to you guys tonight? Collectively, you'll find what you seek, my friends. Look at that heart. You will find what it is you seek. I love it. The back says, if you've ever suddenly found and been loved by someone amazing, awesome, fun, and fantastic, chances are astronomical you will again. You will again. And if you haven't found such a person yet, chances are astronomical you will. It's up to you, the universe. I love it. So if you've ever suddenly found someone that's been crazy in love with you, honey, good chance you're going to find it again, because what you seek is seeking you. I love that saying. It's by Rumi. I actually have it on my website. I have a big purple eye in the universe, and it says, what you seek is seeking you. And that's just the truth. It's so meaningful. It's powerful. If you look for something negative, you're going to find something negative. If you're looking for love, you're going to find love. If you're looking for education and intelligence and brilliance, you're going to go find that. You know, if you're looking for truth in astrology or tarot cards or whatever, you're going to go find it, because what you seek is seeking you. So I love that saying so much. And bottom of the deck, there's a deeper reason for each of your questions. Seek it. Ooh, both of these are about seeking. So get out there and seek, guys. There's a deeper meaning of why you are seeking things the way you are. Oh, and Cadence says, hello, it's Katie. It's Katie. Hers is purring. Hers is a good girl. We love Katie. All right, guys. Well, I love you. I'm going to let you guys go. Get Cadence down. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? So until then, just keep swimming. Keep seeking, guys. I love you. Bye, guys. Bye, markers. Good night. Good night, Empress. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging in there, the last bits of you, for watching all these. Yeah, the first collective reading, by the way, was only like 35 minutes. So yeah, rewind at the beginning and you'll get a good collective. Okay? I love